You know what I'm saying? Like the canal down here, the canal up there. You know what I'm saying? Me, like I said, I use the canal up there a lot more because I try to avoid being anywhere near.
Oh, you're talking about the Coachella Canal?
Yeah.
Isn't that a dangerous one though?
Yeah, but dude, you go all the way down to the bottom and you jump in and you fucking ride it down and then just make sure you catch the ladder at the end or little thing.
Oh, you ride it down?
Yeah, like you jump in the water and you can float for like a half a mile. You know what I'm saying?
That's fucking dangerous, though.
That's just fucking.
But what if you miss the freaking?
Don't miss a ladder. Don't miss a ladder.
What if you miss the ladder though?
Like,
You're screwed.
It happens. People, it's happened. Like, and that's. So,
there was a few years ago.
Just a couple, last year.
There was some kids or a young, like a 9-year-old that died at the Coachella Canal from Nyland, I think.
Dude, the dude just jumped in. So, dog had jumped in but couldn't get out, right? So, dog's paddling his ass off. Dude jumps in to save his dog. Now, dude and his dog go down. That happened last year.
Wow.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
And that guy was like from Nyland or from Slab City?
No, he was a slabber, or he was a traveler. Dude, they just found look how many bodies they just found out down here this way. You know
where at the?
Like when the thing with Poe happened, right? They not only did they find Poe, they found 4 more.
Really?
Yeah, that was never really talked about or spoken on. But they found body parts down in here, not like bones, not body parts over here. Like, but they found more too that they didn't put out in the news.
Did people?
A lot of like, you know what the police say? Another dead slabber.
Yeah.
Another dead slabber, it don't fucking matter.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, let them kill them out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's really how they treat it out here. The thing here, like, it's dude. Okay, people die. People get murdered here all the time, and I'm not even gonna bullshit. I won't cut sugarcoat it for nobody. You know what I'm saying? Right. Shit happens here, like, and people just disappear. Like 1 minute they're there, and then all of a sudden, oh yeah, they left, but they left their whole camp, right? That they trailer, they just bailed out in the middle of the night and didn't tell nobody. That's not right. Yeah. But there's no investigation here, like. In the normal area, you can say in the straight fucking hood in the ghetto. I grew up down there, you know, in the city when I was younger, and I've been in some dark hoods, and they still have an investigation that takes place. They go and they canvass the area, asking people questions, the police don't do that here. They fucking ask 1 or 2 people and then that's it. When
Poe died, like why did it become a big deal? Because he was so young, his family started looking for him, or
one. Is because the way it was done, it wasn't just him, like he was mutilated.
Mutilated?
Like, yeah, like he was parts of him were mutilated, or her, or it. I'm really not good with these pronouns or names or things, but that person was mutilated, and that's all that matters. That person went through a horrible fucking experience that nobody should have to go through in life. You know what I'm saying? It had to be terrifying that night for that person. That person needs justice. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I believe that they deserve it. I think, you know what I mean? Like, and it was probably never gonna happen, and that's sad. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, like I'm not like you want to joke around and when they want to call me like on the History Channel to share. I'm just a dude out here trying to help out as best I can and try to keep my community a little bit safer than most. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not no investigator. I don't know what the fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, I do what I can, and there's other people out here that do what they can.
So there's rumors. I've heard these rumors about Poe's death that he was sacrificed.
I don't.
Like some kind of satanic ritual.
Yeah, I don't think it was that. I think it was a straight out and out robbery that went wrong. You know what I'm saying? For Somali, and that's what I'll say. And I might be wrong, and I'm going on my own beliefs and what I've investigated myself. But the dude had a bunch of Mali, and it got robbed. I'm not sure who did it or how it went down, but like I know the kid had a bunch of Mali though, and all of a sudden he's dead, or she's dead, or that person's dead. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We've had a lot of bad shit happen here because you know what, we do attract a lot of the worst because people try to come here to hide, and then everybody wants to say like that's why I do what I do. Right. Because some people like I believe this for a long time that we've had a serial killer like that's lived out here because some crazy like some shit has happened out here and it's always the same things. Right. I you know what I'm saying? Like, but it's I believe it's in my like, look, I gotta live here. I don't want to live around garbage. You know what I'm saying? And certain things like child molestation and rape and the murder of the innocent is garbage. And I refuse to live around that as a man. But I love Slab City. You know what I'm saying? And I hate this place at the same time because I watched Slab City turn a decent person and warp him into a fucking monster. You know what I'm saying? Because it has its way about doing it. And I told myself, you know, when I first came here, that I wasn't gonna mess with women, kids, and old people. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, and you know, I'm not saying I'm a saint by no stretch. I've done my dirt out here too. I've got my hustle on out here. There's many times I just went to prison for how many years? You know what I'm saying? Because of hustling. But when it comes down to it, I said I wasn't gonna lose certain morals, and I've kept to that. You know what I'm saying? And I think if you come out to Slab City, I'm telling this to everybody, if you decide to come out here to Slab City, keep your morals. You know what I'm saying? Because this place can fuck you up real bad in the head. Like too much freedom and too much freedom for anybody is too much freedom. There can't be too much. You know what I'm saying? People wild out, and the next thing you know, they doing shit. Like one dude choked his old lady out to the point we had to bring her back. We had to resuscitate her back in over the last of the dope. Like, come on, man. It's been like. But I also believe those people are fucked in the head in the beginning anyhow, so.
In my opinion, I don't know if you've seen my latest videos.